cars will have lots of room on the start-finish straight, but anything beyond that, it will be a hectic jam to get through. Here come the lights. And away we go. That's a long hold, but Sufor and Gabor look about equal. Maybe Sufor's a better start than Ferrari. And Nine has to try and catch up to his teammate as soon as possible, but he's in the back of Onifus. Creed started in third place. He's going to defend that hard now. Tamuli on his outside. Is there any risk takers coming? Let's have a look. Oh, big effort that by Sufor to hang on, but the cars will understeer here through the Parabolica if you're going in too hot. So far, looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's a really nice clean start. We've got drivers going side by side.
And Michael Malik.
Say that. Yeah.
Malik lagging.
He's having a bit of trouble. He's back, but he has lost a bit of time, quite a lot of time, in fact, as the drivers navigate the first of the tight hairpins. Gabba has got away at the front, where Thamuli has been getting all over the back of Sufor. As we take a look at him. He's live on Twitch as usual, and he's about to make that move live for you as he goes to the outside. He's trying to get around the outside of Sufor. They're still side by side. No, he's clear. He's through before they even arrive at the next corner. As we've got Twin Cam slightly out of position. We'd expect him to be higher up than this, but they've got a three-way battle, three wide, over start-finish. We've got Yarikatilla involved in that, as well as Carls, PM Carls.
That's contact again.
Sorry, it is Magic, sorry, not Carls. Yeah. They're all driving blue cars, which is unusual.
Make sure that Onifus doesn't have it all his own way, but here's a look at Martin Kapal and on the SVK.
For now, but he's given Johnny SVK the slipstream down to the final corner. Johnny backs out of it, so Yanka's early, and Martin Kapal makes the place up to P8, all slightly wide, but he will be fine, as it is certainly going to be single file through. We'll switch to them now, and Rony's got a good toe here at Eoin.
Oh no! Missed the contact.
Yeah, a little bit too close for comfort there. Remarkably, these cars are not forming part of the catch fencing here, and that would have been terrifying, but now Donnelly wants to go three wide. Kid has his nose in front for now, but Rony has slipstream. Yeah, and Yaroslav does recognise what's going to happen to Rony again, sent a bit wide. Oh goodness, there's no love lost between these three drivers, and Twin Cam is coming as well.
Twin Cam should be able to go easy fast, and he's already side by side and should be cleared by the next corner. And there's also Yaroslav Donnelly to give even more slipstream. In front of whom it's going, and they're going to into the tight braking here, and on the middle he's trying to struggle and keeps place. He still managed to get Twin Cam behind, but Rony is trying to get past, and now we come to the last chicane where you do not want to go side to side, and it's Yaroslav Donnelly who keeps his place for now.
Has to track back a little bit and just to watch, and here we go again, these three up to chaos now. Here we go. Rules apply. Twin Cam on the high side on board. Now when he has to block, but definitely he's got here. Yaroslav's just gonna sit back and enjoy the show. And Twin Cam, is he? No, he's not ahead. On board with Yaroslav this time. The compromise line here for Twin Cam. He can't attack the corner what he wants because Rony.
Yarda's gonna get a great run here.
Oh no, Rony slides.
Rony's gone.
He slides.
This is a really cool combo.
For kids, MasterCard Lola has ended up in the gravel trap for a moment there. So now it is Yaroslav who leads the pack. But Steve Martin's coming. Steve Martin on the outside into turn 4. He has the nose in front. Braking though, it will be Yarda for the advantage, but he will lose the inside line for the 5th corner on the inside.
Yeah, there's another spicy battle over here. We've got Redbot versus Carls. Carls got past. Redbot is trying to retaliate, but it's not happening at the moment. Oh, actually, Carls has gone very, very wide, and Redbot will say thank you, and so too may Hamani. Yep, he's through as well. Similar to Gabbers here, who's coming up to lap Hollander.
Oh,
no, as he comes in the pits.
Let's see what he's decided to do.
Just fuel. He's happy with his tyres, and he's on R2s as well. So that is interesting, is it not? we can have a look at the tyres that everyone is currently on. And, well, paints an interesting picture as he leaves the pits. Gabber served a 10.06 second pit stop, which was over the 10-second required. So that is absolutely fine. But that is only one of three pit stops that we've seen so far from the drivers that remain.
Yeah, they got
Oh, Zdenek's off at the final corner. An awkward place.
No.
There's nobody coming, but I think that's going to be it's a retirement.
No.
Zdenek's out.
Oh no, there's a mistake at the final chicane. It's cried actually, which means Stephen Martin gets a free pass for his attempted overcut against some of the other competitors tonight, but Pride makes a self-inflicted error there, and I'm sure he won't be the last. Here's a look at Onifus as he continues his desire to try and pick up the best possible results in the race. P1 seems unlikely with Gabor just keeping to target, but a new fastest lap for Onifus's personal target there. So he's still saying he needs to do better. He's pushing himself very, very hard. But Gabor, he won't be able to match that lap time at all. Yeah, he's down about 0.8 of a second there, but it's not enough for Onifus. He needs a lot more.
Different fuel loads, and that might mean that Onifus is getting close to being empty. Gabber's fastest lap was a 1:33.88. Onifus is just on a 33.81. Gabber set that time quite a while ago, so how much fuel does Onifus have left, and how much harder can he push in his pursuit to try and close in? That is, well, that's almost a second faster than Gabber on the last lap, and if he can keep that up for another 10 laps, maybe, just maybe, he has enough pace to take the win.
Unite is in the pits. He should be able to emerge pretty comfortably in about 8th place. Could be close with Martin and Stephen Martin there, so we'll keep an eye out. But he's very, very determined. He's missed the target again. He's hit 9.93.
Unite.
Oh, he's done it again.
This is crazy. I mean, you can't write the script, or you can write the script with United sometimes, but you think, just when you think he's doing things right, and he just scores another own goal. So, yeah, Nico, come on, you're old enough, wise enough, experienced enough to know what you're doing, and he didn't make the time. It's close enough to 10 seconds that he might as well carry on and take the small time penalty. It's not worth it to come and top it up in the pit lane, but an unnecessary penalty going the way of Miika Pantola at the end of the race.
Chance for Pride to get his own back against Yarda. Yarda's left on leak. He has the inside. He has all 4 wheels ahead. Just the last job here to stay ahead of Parabolica. And he will do it for this opportunity, but it certainly looks good for Yaroslav. He can just get in behind, or maybe not. He wants to stay side by side through turn 3. Staying put for now, but he may want to pull off a surprise here. No, he actually backs out. Pride for now has a position, he doesn't hit the apex. So that could be an example of his driving style needing to adapt when the car hasn't been behaving itself too well for him tonight. Yeah, great pass after. Well done. Not as fast through the chicane. I will say, Hollander spun. Got to be careful on the rejoin near Michael Malik. Oh, he had to avoid him. Oh goodness, that was close.
Whoa. Yeah, Michael with a sarcastic good pass in the chat as our race leader navigates his way past Hollander as well. That could have been pretty bad.
Miika Hamuli is in for a pit stop, which will hand back the initiative to his championship rival Gabor. So it's a fuel only stop here, and watching and waiting for the counter to reach the magic 10. And it's 10.17. Good job there, Tamuli.
Yeah, good stuff. I know his strategy was to start on the R2s and see if they need to be changed, and seems like he's good to go with these tires until the end.
split one there for front of us as there was a car in the gravel just about turn 5. It might have been Carl's. It's Carl's, yes. So that allows other drivers in front of him to overtake. Watch out, here comes Kapal. Yeah, he's saw in the mirrors. He's able to carry on. So Carl is now behind Red Bot. He is ahead for now.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Right, this is it. He's had a pretty bad chicane exit. He decided that was it and he came in. He is stationary, but Gabba is going to be leagues ahead. He's already coming past the pit entry now, and Onifus is still stationary. So all that talk about it being close was complete bunkum. He is out, and well, look at that. Gabba is, well, he's already up the road.
And Steve Martin was his pit stop, but now he's going to serve it. So he went very deep into his stint. He's changing his tires. He's refueling at a 10.05. Oh, he's been practicing that. Well done, Stephen. Lap time there for Rony, about 0.3 of a second quicker than Johnny, and he's getting his chance to overtake. Here he comes.
Oh, he left it super late to pull out of the slipstream there, but late was fine. He is through. Johnny will be in the dirty air, and that is the result. You just get pushed away. There's no chance to stay as close as you need to be under the gearbox, but he is going back. Let's see, this is going to be a drag race down to turn 2.
Johnny on the high side, braking about the same time as Rony there. Rony, a little bit slower out of the exit, and Johnny's back ahead. Good pass there. Rony has to fight it again. No, back to square one. Johnny SVK back to 6th position.
Yeah, but Rony got the slipstream again. And this is a long straight, or a string of very, very slot corners. Rony's already through again. There's still slot side. Johnny should try and find some slipstream from Rony. Or he's just gonna stay. No, he's trying to get up there. And he's sticking on the inside from very far behind. Doesn't really get on right next to Rony, and Rony has managed to stay ahead.
Oh, slide at the back again. So, right, be moments away here from the position gain. He qualified really well, but now the race has been a little bit tough for him. But this is his chance down the inside of his teammate into turn 4. Slows down and completes the move. Well done to Cried for fighting back through some of the difficulties. But, spin for Magic.
Yeah, in a cruel place. We lose a lot of time by spinning there, and he's back on his way. Unusual to have looped it there. Must have gone out wide and gone over the bump and lost the rear. That's probably what happened. Well, it's still not over 10 seconds, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty soon. If Gabba keeps this astonishing pace up towards the end of the race. Just 2 laps to go. His tyres are suboptimal, let's be honest. They're still putting good lap times out, but there's not much rubber left on them. And Onifus, actually, his rear right is looking fairly unhealthy at the moment, but they should have plenty of grip and rubber left for the 2 laps they've got.
Gentle mercy at this stage, but now we're on board here. The battle between Steve Martin and Twin Cam shall begin. Manchester.
Oh, Manchester's been through the tyres. Yeah, he's been through the tyres in the final corner, and that has been, he's lost a lot of time. And Steve Martin and Twin Cam are all going to come flying past now. That's the battle for position. This is the fight for P8, and it's currently in the hands of Stephen Martin as Twin Cam tries to push Steve along. That's risky. 3 wide.
Yeah, 3 wide in here. It's not very fun, but they give a go clean through so far. Yeah, Twin Cam pulling with a very good speed up here. He's on the outside. That's Stephen Martin on the inside line. Braking very hard there. Stephen able to keep it. Oh, that's no still for Twin Cam. Leaves him well over the Manchester down here. And it's all the exit side by side.
Or is just in the background of this fight. Manchester won't be able to see him in his mirrors just yet, but Or is a merciful deity, and he won't bother asking for blue flags here. here. It'll be a fair fight between these guys for another lap with Twin Cam on Manchester's right hand side. Steve Martin will have control of the hairpin right. He uses the banking to guide his car a little bit extra. And here we go. This will last another lap. We will hail our victor tonight. Gabor is just one chicane away from yet another RTFR XL win.
Yeah, what a drive from him. Michael Malek's picked up a drive-through penalty, serving a drive-through, so he will get a disqualification as Gabber wins a staggering race. We'll have to wait and see what Onifus can do. What will his gap be? I think it's just gone over the 10-second mark, which is slightly unfortunate. 11.4. So in the end, Gabber setting another fastest lap on the final lap, a 1:32.92. Stunning pace from him. Onifus, best of the rest there, certainly deserves that accolade tonight. A great performance in P2 as we wait for Thamuli to come across the line. There he is, 30 seconds drift to take the third step on the podium. Good effort for him.
Daring move into the final chicane. It's going to be spot on though. Here we are through the chicane, and Martin will cross the line ahead just narrowly. But oh, look at that! That's Red Ball just limping along the line. But well done to these guys battling for 7th.
So in 1 hour, 17 minutes and 22 seconds, Gabber wins ahead of Onifus and Thamuli. A fitting podium, I think, I would say there. Owen, I think Thamuli and Onifus did a great job to show us what they were made of in tricky conditions. This is not an easy car around here.
Yeah, I'm fully on board with that opinion, Pete. These three drivers on our rostrum were a class above everyone else. Might have been a bit quiet for Thamuli though. He would have been motivated just to keep an outside shot at the title. But of course, there are only 2 rounds remaining for Thamuli to try and somehow beat Gabor for the crown in RTFR XL. Yeah, it's good that he was able to stay strong. He was the 3rd or 4th driver capable of a 133 at any point. Creed was the 4th driver who was up for it. But definitely well done to those guys on the podium, and Martin Kapal as well. He was pretty faultless, I have to say. A fabulous drive for him, and yeah, a really exciting race as everybody gave us a lot of action as well.